Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Titans somehow found a way. 33-30. 33-30 over Seattle in overtime. What a game. I mean, my God. Woo! I did not think when we were down 24-9, I thought I was going to be on here after the game drop MFing the team. I really did. I did not think we were going to pull it out, but I said last week I thought we were going to lose to Seattle, but I'll be the most happiest person if I'm wrong, and I am so happy that the Tennessee Titans beat Seattle in Seattle down 24-9 with the comeback. I mean, what can I say about Tennessee? Now, I'll say this: the offensive line, secondary are big time weaknesses for this team, and they have to be addressed, coaching wise and everything. But my God, what a win for the Tennessee Titans! Derrick Henry, second half and overtime. Seattle got tired of tackling him. 35 carries, 182, 3 touchdowns. Julio Jones, the big offseason acquisition, 6 receptions, 128. Should have been 7 receptions because he got robbed on that touchdown in the second quarter. These refs, by the way, John Heisey, I think is his name. I hope he doesn't ref big playoff games. I mean, he blew 2 big calls against the Titans. He blew the touchdown call for Julio. It could have made it 17-13 in the second quarter. That play was a safety. It should be 32-30 instead of 33-30 Titans. But, I mean, what can I say about the Titans? Defensively, I still think the secondary isn't good, but they're able to make plays down the stretch. And this front seven for Tennessee is pretty good. It's a lot better than last year. This is a big game for Tennessee. Right here, big win for the Tennessee Titans on the road after last week's absolute disgusting performance. You revenge it with a win. The difference in this game was penalties and the Seattle Seahawks defense unable to get a stop on the ball. This is a big time win for the Tennessee Titans because you're 0-2 going into Indy. Indy at home. We get the Colts next week, which, by the way, we're going to win that game next week. We're going to beat the Colts next week. I don't think Carson Wentz is going to give her a go with that hamstring. I just don't. You got so win that game, go 2-1. We're way back on track. Arizona, they won today 34-33. I'll talk about that game later. I'm going to start off with the Thursday night game. I kind of hit the Thursday night game already in some other live streams. Go check those out. But the Giants left 20 points on the board against the football team. So the Giants can't get out of their own way. Good win for the football team. Now to the Sunday games. Bengals, Bears. I said the Bears will find a way to win this game. They did. 2017. Andon went out with an injury. Justin Fields came in. He played all right. Passing wise, not that good, but he was the difference, and he did make a big play there at the end to go ahead and get the victory there. 2017, your final. Joe Burrow played fine. He had a horrible pick though. Browns beat the Texans 31-21. Listen, Texas, they look good with Tyrod Taylor. I was watching some of this game. It sucks that he got injured. I think David Mills is his name. It complete drop off after Tyrod Taylor leaves. And it looks like Tyrod Taylor might be out for a few weeks. That's not good if you're the Texans. Rams, Colts. Rams found a way to win 27-24. Carson Wentz got injured in the fourth quarter. Had to yank him for the backup. The backup threw a bad pick. The Rams found a way to win the game, 27-24. Bills pitched a shutout for 35-0. I'll admit I was wrong about this one. I kind of got a little bit in the comment section on another video that I posted earlier today, my college football top 25. But I was wrong about this one. Bills bounced back after kind of at this point lost to the Steelers 35-0 over the Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa, he went out in the first quarter of rib injuries. Their backup is Jacoby Brissett. I did say a few years ago the Colts might as well just have Jacoby Brissett be the quarterback because I didn't think there was much of a difference between Phil Rivers and Jacoby Brissett at the time. But yeah, he didn't play that well, and overall, it just wasn't a good day for the Dolphins. Patriots do what they do, rookie quarterbacks. Zach Wilson threw 4 picks. and I lost 25-6 to the Patriots. Niners went ahead and beat the Eagles on the road 17-11. Good win there for the Niners. They went ahead, they're now 2-0. Raiders, Steelers, Raiders. I kind of have to eat my words about Derek Carr a little bit. He looked very good today. He did. Now I still think the jury's out. Can they maintain this? Because they did start out the season 2-0 this past week. Um, I mean, last year they started out the season 2-0 last year, and they kind of folded like a cheap tent. So I have to, I do get the right to hold out on that. Steelers, um, kind of a disappointing loss at home. That's a game. This is a game I thought you guys were going to win. But I still believe in Mike Tomlin. I'm probably the biggest Mike Tomlin believer on YouTube, not name a Steelers fan. Panthers surprised me today. They beat the Saints 26-7. Big win for them there. The Panthers went ahead. They beat the Saints 26-7. Jameis Winston looked horrible. I wish you would just let Jameis Winston air it out some. I really do. But good win for the Panthers, and they get the Texans on Thursday Night Football. Good shot to go 3-0 if you're them. Broncos beat the Jaguars 23-13. Teddy Bridgewater looked outstanding. Like, granted, it was against the Jaguars. The Jaguars, this is going to be a long season for them. Trevor Lawrence, there's going to be a lot of growing pains there. He didn't play that well, in my opinion. And I'm going to be honest with you, it would not surprise me Urban Meyer is a one and done in the NFL. I don't think the NFL, I said during the hire, I don't think that he is going to work in the NFL. I just don't. He already said he hated NFL free agency, basically. So, and it's nothing against Urban Meyer. It's just how I view Urban Meyer. I view him more of a college coach because college coaches, the more of control freaks. NFL coaches, they're kind of like, whatever. Uh, I figure Urban Meyer's a bit of a control freak. Then Vikings Cardinals. So you had well, I'll talk about the Falcons Bucks actually first because I want to group three games together here. Falcons Bucks. Bucks win 48-25. This game was 28-25 going to the fourth quarter. Bucks pulled away against the Falcons. So a good win for the Bucks. They're 2-0. Falcons, yeah, it might be a rough season for the Falcons. I'm not gonna lie. But I want to group these three games together. Really, two of them, the Vikings Cardinals and the Cowboys Chargers. Both games came down to a last second field goal. The Vikings missed it. The Cowboys made it. So Cowboys won 20-17. Big win for the Cowboys. I said going into this game, I picked the Cowboys because I just trusted them more over the Chargers. Trust me, I don't trust either one of those teams that much, but I trusted the Cowboys more. Zerline, he's a hell of a kicker. He nailed a 56-yard field goal, got the win 2017. Vikings, you're 0-2 now, and your kicker, I mean, you got to make that 33-yard field goal there if you're Joseph, the kicker there. But good win for the Cardinals. They're 2-0. This was a back and forth game. It looked like it was going to be a shootout. It was 24-23 Cardinals at halftime, but things kind of settled down some. 34-33 your final on that one. And then, of course, Titans Seahawks. Titans got the job done. I did not think we would go up there in Seattle and beat them. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. Man, what and this says a lot about Mike Vrabel because I was going to go in here and blast Mike Vrabel for being a defensive coach and this secondary looking really freaking bad and during halftime. But they calmed down. They were able to go. They played well in the second half. Got the game to overtime. Found a way to win the game. They went up there, faced a lot of adversity, and found a way to win the game. This is a big culture win for Mike Vrabel. This was a culture game, and Mike Vrabel won it. So big time win for Vrabel in this one. If you're Seattle played well. They did. I'm sorry if you hear a dog going off in the back. I hope that's not my dog. But Seattle, they I don't think it is because my dog had kind of a distinct part. But anyways, my in Seattle, listen, I said it before the season started. I think this is peak Hills last year. I really do. I don't think things are well there in Seattle. And and the defense for Seattle was Swiss cheese in the second half. That is unacceptable if you're Seattle. You look at You look at Russell Wilson. This guy just plays his tail off. I do think the wide receivers are good for Seattle. I do think they reworked that offense enough to make that offense look good. But this is a game for Seattle of 24-9 at halftime at home. You cannot lose. You just can't at the end of the day. So I don't know where Seattle goes from now, but this is a disappointing loss for Seattle, in my opinion. Chiefs, Ravens, that's kicking off in 15 minutes. Let's look at the comments section. What's up? Yeah, what's up? All right. DK. Yeah, King Harry and DK played well. This was a big win for the Tennessee Titans. I did not think we were going to pull this one out. I really didn't. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we're 1-1 now. Because usually when teams go 0-2, that's not a good sign. King Henry, absolutely King Henry. Guy was outstanding in the second half and overtime. It is a good win. It's a good win. This is, I mean, when you're 0-2, now granted, the AFC South, let's ask ourselves a question. Do we believe in the Texans? No, we don't believe in the Texans. I know the Colts are 0-2, so we would have still had a shot. But usually when you're 0-2, that's not a good sign. And because that always means you're behind. I know there's an extra game this season. But this is a big win for the Tennessee Titans. I mean, they, in my opinion, if they could go beat Indy next week, which I expect they will, especially if Carson Wentz doesn't play, I do think that they could put themselves in position to get out to a very early lead in this division early through like 5-6 games. So I'm very happy with the Tennessee Titans. I do expect the Titans to go ahead and sweep the Texans and Jaguars at this point. I know, and I'll say this: if Tyrod Taylor comes back, which I think he will in a few weeks, Texans don't look bad with him, but Titans are a better team. The only threat's the Colts. I mean, you look around, you get two teams in the division, no quarterbacks are injured. Jacksonville's just an absolute dumpster fire. I don't think Jacksonville they'll win a game or two, but I think that's gonna be a long season there. But this is a big win for the Tennessee Titans. It is a humongous win. This is a character win. This is a culture win. That this game proved to me that the culture of the team's fine. The Everything's fine with the Titans. I do have concerns about the offensive line because there was the fumble by Tannehill was on the O line because I mean he had no shot on that play, and I am concerned about the secondary. They got torched a few times on a few plays, especially the one when I think it was Lockie. He was wide open for the touchdown. But Titans, I think, are clearly the best team in the AFC South. They'll win this division and go ahead and make the playoffs. Great win for y'all. Absolutely, Raheem. Great win. It was. I mean, it was a great weekend. Maryland won. Titans win. Great weekend. Absolute great weekend. But I think I'm going to end the stream. I kind of just want to hop on here and celebrate the upset in Seattle, we'll call it. The come from behind win down 15. I mean, we had some great games. I mean, I look at the Bengals Bears. That game got interesting. I thought Rams Colts was a great game. Niners Eagles was a good game, even though it was kind of a boring game. Raiders Steelers was a good game. It was a 9-point win, but that game was a great game. I watched that one in entirely. You go ahead. Vikings Cardinals was a great game. Cowboys Chargers was a great one. And then Titans Seahawks. Hopefully we get a good game for Sunday Night Football, even though that football team won too. They found a way to win too. Sort of like the Titans. Sort of like the Terps did. They found a way to win too. So I'm happy that my teams they found a way to win both teams this weekend. But at the end of the day, it was a great week of football, as I was saying. Hopefully, we'll get a great Sunday night game, even though I think the Chiefs are going to pull away some in the second half. But we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to your channel. Greatly appreciate if you do that. This is McD the B signing off. Go Titans. 1-1, baby. Woo!